Simmons is out front, so maybe we'll take a break.
He's not rushing in?
Nah, you know what? He even said to me, maybe I shouldn't come in this morning because you guys are going to want to talk about Sam. And I said, nah, come on in. I mean, I really wanted to tell him don't come in because, we were talking about Sam. But then I said, no, it'll be a nice break from talking about that. And
well, he can come in and tell us Sam stories, too.
Well, Richard actually does have Sam stories. Yeah. Richard, come on in, Richard. I'm surprised he didn't break in. I think he did break in because we were talking funeral stuff and, people dying.
He's now waiting to be announced.
Yeah.
Standing on ceremony all of a sudden.
And since I'm like the widow, I mean, everyone's calling me, telling me, oh, sorry. So I say, hey, I'm not the widow. Call Malika. Don't call me. Hi, Richard.
Hi. I don't know. I just haven't been able to stop eating since this whole thing. I'm so depressed. No, I am.
I had Richard over my house for dinner last night. Boy, was that...
Hold it before you say a word. Here.
Yeah. Do you want to say something about Sam?
What's that?
Let me just get, because I don't... Let me just.
Could you get on mic?
Don't
because your penis is talking to the microphone.
Robin.
Look at this.
Hi, dear.
How about getting on the microphone, Richard?
What?
How about getting on the microphone?
Here. All right. This is for you.
What is that?
Well, that's just a little something. I just made it up this morning. I
Let's
just want
see.
to let you know. No, you don't have to read it.
Dear Howard,
I said you don't have to read it.
I will not talk about the following subject: Prince of Tides, Leona Helmsley. Anything we talked about at your house. Oh, good. That way I can do a monologue.
Rape! French kiss!
Is he
French kiss!
He's got...
Richard just made out with Jackie Martling.
Oh!
Richard Simmons.
He won't do that to Fred.
No, nobody does that to Fred. He certainly won't do that to Fred.
I don't have any fragrance on.
P.U.
And no fragrance.
Yeah. He said,
hi, dear. How are you?
I feel like I just took a bath in perfume.
my friend says, my friend.
It's good to see you.
All right. Well, now that the kissing's over. Richard said to me last night,
Wait a minute. You said we weren't going to discuss
I will not wear fragrance to the I will not wear fragrance.
Howard, you said... Oh, okay.
See, this is weird. I had him at the house and everything, right? And the whole night, he's whining like a woman that I make fun of him on the show and I'm mean to him. And my daughter, Emily, is very observant.
And your daughter, Emily, said, Dad, be a good boy tomorrow. She exactly said those words.
So my daughter... See, this is why I don't want to have anyone over the house. So my daughter's listening, and Richard the whole night is talking about how mean I am
No,
and how horrible I am.
Here is the stuff that you can talk about. Here.
Oh, here's another list.
Yeah.
Gary's wedding, your parents, your new movie, and sweating to the oldies #4. Gee, thanks. What an interesting topic. Where do I begin? Richard comes
Here's your copy of Sweatin' 4.
Richard comes to my house.
Here's
right?
your copy of Sweatin' 4.
Oh, Jesus.
And the first thing we have to do, and
Howard,
my parents...
you promised me you were not... Howard, you promised me we were going to not... Everything you said...
I didn't promise you.
You said it was sacred. Well, why do I care about promises? You promised me to say...
The only thing I said... The only thing I said I would not talk about on the air that went on last night was when you opened up about your background and how,
Oh, Howard! Howard, you are a liar. When we started,
that's the only thing
your mother said, everything, tell me if your mother didn't say this, everything you say here and everything we do here is sacred.
No, that's not what she said.
She did say that.
She said that if you specifically asked me not to talk about something on the radio, I won't talk about it.
And it's the whole evening.
No.
We had a very comforting, it was like the Waltons, the children, your mom and dad.
So I'm sitting there, my parents wanted to meet Richard, right?
Yes.
Let me talk about
and they were so adorable.
So my parents...
Have you met his parents?
Of course.
Well, I had never, don't act, 3 years I never met them. His mother is so cute, and his father... you could just kiss him on his forehead all night long.
Which you did.
I did. And they had just
Richard
come
says,
back from square
if your
dancing.
wife ever dies or leaves you, you know there's me, Mr. Stern. That's what he says to my father. To my father.
Wait a minute. What kind of you're laughing at what kind of
Richard's trying to get my father's phone number the whole night.
My goodness.
I love you. You're my kind of guy. Unbelievably so. Unbelievable. So,
get it all out, Howard. Get it all out. Get it all out because you have to take me to F.A.O. Schwartz today to buy me a present.
So then he says,
gotta do
you see,
that.
I'm trying to recreate the evening for you, but it's impossible because he jumps all over the place. But his big thing now is, since I didn't take him to see Prince of Tides.
Right, to make up.
To make up, he goes, well, you have to buy me a gift. And I go, well, I didn't do anything wrong. Why should I have to buy you a gift?
You said okay. You said okay.
So he makes like things up.
Yeah.
So he says,
I made it up that you didn't take me to see Prince of Tides.
big deal, man. Get with it. How old are you?
44.
Yeah, let's remember that you're a grown man. I think you could get over the fact that I was a little busy to take you to Prince of Tides.
Too busy for a friend? Should we talk about
You're
how
my
you
friend.
And I, no, should we talk about last night how we sat there and talked about our friendship, our unique
Richard says
friendship?
to me, I'm his only friend.
No, I didn't say
I'm
you
his
were my
only friend, that he lives this lonely life with fat people.
And nobody will have sex with him.
And he makes calls 7 hours a day, and no one will have sex with him. And I'm his only friend. I'm going, holy cow, I must be in for one big payday when this guy passes away. I must be the only one in the will.
Well, you know, Howard, you happen to be in the will. Well, your children are in the will.
Get out of here.
No, both of your little girls are in my will. And then
How can I kiss your ass?
No. Well,
let
maybe
me kiss you.
try it
Bend
once in
over.
a while,
Bend
because
over and let me kiss
yesterday
every
you
hairy
said-
morsel of your ass. Because that's the first.
He's coming.
I respect that. Get that ass out of my face. I didn't mean it literally. Just sit down, will you? He just put his
Yesterday you
ass in my
said-
face. I just smelled his ass.
Oh, you did not.
Oh, my God. Did we wipe this morning?
Can I just talk to you off the radio for just a second?
All right, go on.
Well, how are we going to do that,
Come here
Richard?
for a second. No,
What?
come here for a second.
What? I'm listening.
Just take the headphones up. Just give me a second of your time. You made so many promises last night, and you're not keeping not one of them. No, I'm serious. Don't laugh like that in my face.
Get out of
You
here.
said
Sit
that-
down.
You said, no, it's not funny.
Get
I want
away.
to get your mother on the phone.
Get out of here. I don't want to talk to my mother.
I want to talk to
Get
you.
out of here. Go sit in your chair.
I want to talk to your mother right now. You made me some really heavy promises last night, and then all of a sudden you're doing this.
Well, I wasn't there. I don't know anything about it.
I think Richard
I wish
perfumed
you
his
would've been
ass.
there, Robin.
Huh?
I wish you would have been there.
I think Richard perfumed his ass.
You know, if he's not wearing fragrance, he must just have it ingrained in his pores.
Hey, Robin, look at the fruit.
I bought a beautiful basket of fruit. Here's some fresh
Yeah, I meant the basket of fruit. Look at the basket of fruit. What? Oh, come on, Richard.
You know, the bottom
Come
line
on,
is...
would you get with it?
Look, maybe I just shouldn't do the show and just be your friend. Would you be able to deal with that?
No.
Why?
Because that's not my friend.
Oh, really?
My friend does the show.
You never do my show. You never do my sweat and tapes.
I can't be on that.
Oh, you can't be on that?
It's not hip enough for me. People will laugh at me if I do that. Oh, so listen to this. So Richard comes over. First thing we have to do,
you know,
he sits everyone down, so we have to look at his exercise tape.
Are you
Oh,
at the
my
tape?
What?
God. Wait a minute. Didn't we have
You
to
had
hear...
to screen the tape in front of him?
Yeah, I mean,
have
and
to
I
hear
don't
the-
mind watching an exercise tape for a few minutes, but I'm talking we got to look at every frame.
An hour.
An
But
hour,
listen,
an hour tape.
Howard, didn't we first hear your daughter's little party announcement?
Yeah, but let me ask you this.
Oh, it's
How
okay.
long was that, Richard?
That was for a little kid. It was a minute. And I didn't make him sit through the whole thing. Listen, let me tell you, that was a little girl.
Everybody...
Let me tell you about Richard.
So what's the difference?
So Richard comes over. Richard comes over.
Yeah.
Aren't you going to say anything nice? You said today you were going to be nice. You said you were going to be nice.
What is the matter with you? Are you crazy? Have you lost your marbles?
All I remember is I
Are
left
you
your
insane?
house.
Let me ask you something. Have you ever been checked by a professional psychiatrist? Have you ever been in psychiatric care? Let me ask you that.
No.
Have you ever been to a psychiatrist?
No.
You have never been
once.
to one. Once. What was troubling
Once?
You're going to make fun of it.
Go ahead.
No, you're going to make fun of it.
you? Of course we're going to make fun of it.
And it's a Barbara Streisand story. You may not
What
like
was it? Tell me why you were at a psychiatrist.
Well, he was at my house for dinner.
Who, Barbara Streisand?
No, this psychiatrist. My father brought him in to have dinner with me, to introduce me.
Because he felt what? Was it a friendly sort of why the psychiatrist was there, or was it professional?
It was started friendly. Well, I was 16.
Wasn't a date or anything like that
No,
in terms of...
No, I was 16 and I
Well, I'm trying
stole...
to fix you up.
No, I stole money.
trying to fix you up. Oh, Richard,
No,
come
I'm not
on.
going to start like this. I haven't even... I'm not going to start like this. Oh, you're not going to tell me anything.
What?
No, you're not.
Richard just proposed to me.
He proposed to you?
Yeah, because Gary's getting married. He wrote me this note.
Want to have a double wedding? You don't know. Richard says to me, what are we going to do about Gary's wedding? I go, I'm not doing anything about it. What are you doing? He goes, who is going to pay for this? I go, who's going to pay for Gary's wedding? I assume the bride's parents. He goes, I'm going to buy the flowers. It's terrible. Gary's getting married. He'll be wiped out financially. He goes, and I don't know what. He goes, so Richard says, I don't know what to wear. What are you going to
buy
wear?
him a bread maker?
So I said, I'm going to wear, like a jacket and tie. He goes, I'm going to dress up.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. You see? There goes your promise. I should have learned. I should have learned with Prince of Tie. I should have learned that the word promise to you is a margarine. That's
Tell Robin who you want to be at Gary's wedding. Tell Robin who you want to dress up as. Tell Robin.
I left home at 16. I stole
You're
money.
going to put on a blonde wig, and who are you going to be?
Barbie.
Barbie. He's coming as Barbie.
Wait a minute.
You're going to wear the Barbie wedding gown.
Only if you come as who?
I said, if you dress as Barbie, I'll be Ken.
He said that. That means you got to put on a little straight wig.
I would.
You would?
Yeah. I said, wouldn't it be nice to make a mockery of Gary's entire wedding?
It's the bet.
Yep. I'll do it.
No, you won't. You'll chicken out.
I sure would. No, I wouldn't.
Say I swear.
I swear.
I swear on the love of my children.
I swear on the love of my children, if you go as Barbie, I'll go as Ken.
That's fine.
Fine.
I swear on the love for my mother. Say it.
I swear on the love for my mother.
Okay, so when I was 16 years old...
What's with you guys and the love of your mother?
I stole money...
What about wife?
I stole money from my father.
Yeah.
And I got a ticket, and I came to New York, and I got to the Winter Garden Theater where Barbara Streisand was in Funny Girl. This is years ago.
Yeah.
And I slept in the theater for 5 days to see Funny Girl. What's wrong? What's wrong?
You slept in a theater for 5 days? You couldn't buy a ticket like everyone else?
Well, I only stole enough money to get me there, and I had a little
You stole money from your father. Yeah. I thought you were a millionaire at the age of 20 or something, you told me.
No, I'm 15 years old.
Oh, 15, okay.
You know.
So 15 you were broke, yeah.
I wasn't broke. I was a child. I was a teenager.
Right. And you stole you couldn't ask your father for money for tickets.
Because he would have said no. So I just,
Why would he say no?
Because, Dad, I want to go from New Orleans.
Was he upset that you liked Barbara Streisand?
Oh, hated her. He hated her. Hated her. He broke all the records in front of me.
Did you used to talk like this when you were 15 years old?
Yeah.
You talked like this?
Just like this.
You didn't try to disguise your voice when you were 15 years old and be accepted?
Here we go. I was accepted with this voice. You have
No, you
your
weren't.
voice.
You told me you were an outcast. You said you were a fat 15-year-old who was an outcast. You told me this yesterday.
I'm sorry I talked to you yesterday.
Why? You told me that. Well, that's not a secret.
I wish I could just have dinner with your wife, children, and mother and father. I'd be very happy.
So, when you were 15, did you dress up like Barbara Streisand a lot?
No.
Did you ever pretend to be her? Not going to tell you about this guy. This guy's a wise guy. He comes over my house for dinner. My parents are
I'm a wise guy.
And he's sitting there. He's sitting there, Robin.
I had such a good time.
He's sitting there.
I'm trying to hear you, Howard.
The whole, what was that? My hearing just went. Anyway. We're sitting there at the table, and this guy, every couple of seconds, we're talking, my father, like Rich will say, are you a very conservative man? And my father would go, well, yes, I'm very, and all of a sudden Rich would go, conservative, Howard. You are, he'd break into Broadway show tunes. And, nobody, you know what it is? It's like, you ever go to dinner, and a couple is making out, like a couple that just met, and you've been married for 17 years, and the couple's making out because they're so enthralled in their love, and you don't know where to avert your eyes because they're making out right in front of you.
Right, where do you look?
When Richard starts singing, you don't know where to look. You don't know what to do. You don't know what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to start singing. My kids are even in panic. They're in shock.
Your kids had a wonderful time.
So what does Richard do? The whole night he's over my house. He's screaming the whole time. I mean, literally the whole time. Howard always makes fun of me. He's so mean. He's so mean.
Howard, your children...
My children do love you, but you turned them against me.
Well,
was that your intention?
No.
You're a vicious man. Vicious. You're a perfumed, vicious man. A perfumed, vicious man.
This is vicious.
No, you are vicious.
This is vicious.
No, you're vicious.
This is vicious.
Yeah, okay.
I had a wonderful time with your family last night.
Why is it I have a hard on for having celebrities over my house. I think it's kind of cool. Why is it I got Richard over there?
Yeah, why is he the celebrity? Why couldn't it be Sylvester Stallone?
Yeah, why is it Sylvester Stallone over my house? Hey, Howard, nice to see you. It's my girlfriend, Jennifer Flavin. Guy wouldn't say to me, I don't want to go to the Barbara Streisand movie with you. So then Richard says, we're going to go to F.A.O. Schwartz today, okay? Mm-hmm. So I have to buy a makeup gift.
What time is that?
Yeah, so I say to him, he goes, and you're not going to cancel, are you? So I said, Richard, here's my schedule today. Listen to this.
Howard.
I get off the air. Just listen. Will you for once listen? Now you made me break my watch.
Howard, you know that I did everything in my power last night to just show your daughters love and kindness as a relative. And you even said, and then you
call my parents mom and dad.
Stop it. Stop it.
What are you doing?
He's a nut.
No, Howard. You promised me.
I'm not making fun of you. I'm talking about our day together.
I thought, I left your house feeling I had a great time.
We had a great time. We had a great time.
Well, why don't you just say we had a great time?
Except for how you handle my kids. You shouldn't have said I'm a mean man every minute. Sometimes in front of kids you don't talk. You notice?
Excuse me,
I didn't tell you the details of Sam Kinnison death until the kids left the room.
I said it maybe 11 times.
No, I would say the whole
12.
night.
Okay, 12 times.
My daughter really thinks I'm a mean guy.
Well, you are mean,
I'm not
Howard.
mean.
Howard.
I'm daddy, damn it. I'm a nice daddy.
Well, it's daddy dearest. That's what it is.
So anyway, Richard, please, no belch.
Could you open this? Thanks.
Boy, Richard must have exercised up a storm today.
Uh-oh.
Did you get near him when he hugged you?
Yeah. Of course I had to get near him when he hugged me.
But of course now you won't say you love the tape on here.
Yeah, he's covering it up.
Smells. Why can't you shower after you exercise?
I exercised, I showered. You said you weren't
Your armpit. Do you shave your hairs in your armpits? Raise your armpits. Oh, let me see your armpits. How about cutting some of the hair?
Howard, stop it.
It's like a jungle down there.
Yeah, mow it.
You promised.
Mow it.
I want to talk to...
you shave your legs,
I want to talk to your mother.
Do you shave your legs?
No.
I'm sweating the oldies for. His legs are all shiny.
Say one nice thing.
No,
Not
what?
one nice thing.
I'm
this
saying
morning
something
is gonna
nice.
start already.
I'm talking about how...
Just say that you like the tape.
Okay.
That's it. Say
Okay,
I like the tape.
I like the tape.
You liked it. You sat there and enjoyed it. Now don't pull it apart.
I'm sweating to the oldies for. I complimented you on your legs, didn't I?
Yeah. What you...
What did I say about your legs? What did I say about your legs?
You said my legs looked oily.
And shiny.
And shiny.
They had a nice shine to them.
Howard, just say that you liked the tape.
I liked it. Enjoyed it. I did comment that he could have had a couple of foxier girls on there. Give me my watch back, Richard. Oh, took my watch. I hate him.
He's going to hold it hostage.
Please, can I have my watch back so I can tell the time to do the show?
Okay, I'll let you know. There's a big clock there.
All right.
You're going to end up not taking me F.R. Schwartz, aren't you?
No, yeah, that's what you were doing.
Why don't you let me finish the story?
Schedule.
I'm going to tell you my schedule and tell you how I'm going to fit you in. Now, why is that an insult to you?
You know, I'm busy, too. It's not
No, you're not. You're not busy like the way I am.
I am busy just like the way you are.
Today, I say to Richard, he says, you're not going to burn me on F.A.R. Schwartz. You're going to go with me, aren't you? And I said,
I'm talking to your mother. Get her on the phone.
Forget about my mother.
I want to talk to your mother.
What's with you and mothers? What's with you guys?
Oh, excuse me. Okay.
With mothers.
You know what? You may be able to say all these things about last night. Now, I have some things
What
to
is
say
with the
about
mothers? And every minute Richard's going, oh, she's adorable. She's so sweet.
She is
I think
so
Richard wants to be a mother. He wants to be a mother.
I could talk about things last night about you, but those are sacred to me.
All right, you know what? I think you must be groggy.
No.
Richard was out protesting Basic Instinct all weekend. Anyway, so
that was so.
What?
I should have learned. You know what? Everyone said to me when I was just at QVC.
Yeah.
And all these people said,
Richard did fabulously well on QVC.
Did he? Oh, Howard!
No, I don't know. I'm just saying you did well.
Howard!
You had a triumphant appearance.
Howard,
you are nuts. I said you had
people say they say to me, why are you going to go back? All he's going to do is abuse you.
I'm not abusing you.
If he is such a good friend, why does he do this? I don't understand.
Let's get back to this for a second about our day together. I promised to take him to F.A.O. Schwartz.
Yes.
Schwartz. Excuse me, Schwartz. Is it Schwartz or Schwartz?
Do you only have time for one store? Because I wanted a gift from a couple stores.
Wait, come on, stop it. So here's my schedule today. Every Monday, it never changes. I do this show. Sometimes we get off 10, 10:30, 11, who knows. I gobble down lunch. Today I have a client meeting.
Oh.
Gary, why did you book do I have a client meeting today? I hope I don't.
Well, I'll go with you. I'll go to all your meetings with you.
No, you're not coming to the
Hi, I'm Richard Simmons, and I'm with Howard Stern on all his meetings today. So let's have a real zippity day.
I don't have a client meeting, thank God. All right.
So what's your schedule? Open it up. Let me see. What is the schedule?
I'll tell you. I know by heart.
Let me see it. Can't you
I don't
trust
write
me?
it down. It's the same thing.
Well, then
every Monday.
how come you just opened
I
it up
went
to
to see
look
if I had
at
a
it?
client meeting. That's the only thing.
Let me just see the page.
No.
Let me see the page.
No. No.
Please.
Get out of here.
Let me see the page,
You're
please.
a kook. You are an absolute kook.
So what's on the schedule? What's on the schedule?
So I get off the air at, what, 11 o'clock, all right? God, this guy wants to invade me. I mean, look at him. You're invading my life. Knucklehead. It's a good thing you're into this fat thing, because I'm telling you, I don't know. How else would you make a living? Have you ever fantasized about that?
I know
You weren't doing
exactly
this
what
thing?
I do.
What would you do?
Be a
What?
gynecologist.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I would.
Oh, good. Yeah, you'd be bored.
I'm sorry.
Wouldn't you be bored? Would you be bored if you were a gynecologist? You know you don't like that. I mean, you don't like doing that kind of stuff.
I've
I mean,
never seen
this
you
is coming out
as
wrong.
medical.
Yeah,
I never saw you as medical. That's what I need.
Yeah, that's what you really meant. Yeah, I know.
No, but that's what I did mean. I mean, you're not into invasive procedures.
I like to help people out. Whatever
As
job,
a gynecologist.
whatever job I would do, or maybe,
You don't think you'd throw up if you saw that?
Howard.
Delivering babies, I just don't see him doing it.
I don't know if you're equipped for that kind of work.
I want you to get
I'd
me-
have to draw him a map every day for his work.
That's
How many times have you seen that? How many times have you seen a woman's private area? How many times in your whole life have you seen a woman naked with her legs spread?
Howard.
Answer the question.
Howard.
Answer the question. How many times have you seen a woman naked with her legs spread?
How
do you
many
know?
times have you?
More than I care to remember. Talking about how many total vaginas.
You said
have
you were gonna
seen?
get
How
me-
many total vaginas have you
Oh,
seen?
Howard.
Add it up.
Add it up.
Yeah. How many total vaginas? How do you know you'd be into that kind of line of work?
Robin.
Yes.
Okay, at least one.
Oh, you saw Robbins?
Will you behave?
How did he see your
He
vagina?
didn't see anything.
You're not going to tell about that.
And I'm not talking
Okay.
about the kind of vaginas. The vaginas like they're a post-op. I'm not counting. I'm talking about
Or-
a regular woman's private area.
Do Barbie dolls count?
See, Richard thinks every
That's what
woman.
he thinks women look
Yeah, look like Barbie dolls down
Oh,
below.
Robin's not going to talk about after we went out for dinner and we went to her new place. She's not going
Right.
to talk about. See?
What?
She's not going to talk about that.
Describe my apartment to Howard.
It was dark.
All right. You say you really, if you weren't into fatsos, you would be a gynecologist.
I don't want you to say fatsos. It was a joke, Howard. If I wasn't doing
How many?
this,
Yeah. How
if I
many
wasn't
vaginas?
doing
But I'm
this-
curious. How many vaginas have you
well,
seen?
then you know what? Be curious.
And I'm not counting dog vagina. I'm talking about because you have Dalmatians.
Oh, shucks. There goes all those numbers.
Yeah, right out the window. So you have to always make sure he's not tricking you up. How many female human beings have you seen nude?
You know, Howard, let me tell you about ex-fatties. Okay?
No, I don't want to talk about ex-fatties.
Let me just say this for
I'm
you.
asking you a question
When someone loses
about
weight,
your private life.
When
How many
someone-
times have you seen a woman's private parts?
I think he's going to give you an explanation.
Ladies and gentlemen, for
why
the
he
first
hasn't
time
seen
on
any.
TV.
Oh, I mean, there's a reason why he hasn't seen any.
That's not true. It's not true. Ladies and gentlemen, and the envelope, please.
Did you ever assist in a birth?
Yes, I have.
Oh, sure.
Well, I
You've
have.
assisted in a birth.
Yes.
What are you, Superman? Maybe you,
No, I was there. I mean,
where were you that this happened?
close. To
You're
see the baby.
lying.
I'm not lying.
Where did you see a woman giving birth?
I've seen it a couple times.
So is that where you've seen vaginas?
Some of them.
And you've seen others in other ways?
Well, I have a list here.
How many ways have you seen
I
it?
actually have my vagina list here.
Good, let's see it.
And maybe we can read from it.
Tell me about your personal life. How many vaginas have you seen?
Howard,
Come on.
you better stop it. That's what I'm telling you. You better stop it. Give me the pen.
Give him the.
Howard. All I
I've
wanna
seen it
do-
all, my friend.
You have?
You're not kidding. I've seen every woman with her legs spread. I've seen it all. Let me tell you something. That's not a sight I could take every day as a
No,
form of work.
if I couldn't help overweight people, I don't really know what I'd do because that was my whole, I was fat all my life. I enjoy making overweight people feel good about themselves. I don't think I'd want to do anything else.
Well, okay. Wow, very good. I'm glad it worked out for you. I'm glad you're not a gynecologist. Let me tell you, I've seen every disgusting. I've seen light bulbs and radios emerge from people's tuchuses. What do you think of that? I've seen it all.
Howard.
What? You ever seen that?
Howard, stop it.
Have you ever seen a light bulb or a radio?
Howard, I want to talk to your mother. Get your mother on the phone. Get her on the phone. I want to talk to her.
Why?
Please.
I want to talk about Sam
Kinison. As a favor, would you just get your mother on the phone for me?
What?
As a favor, as a friend.
Oh, this is a favor.
As a favor. Hit it.
And why are you calling my mother?
Just call your mother.
I hate it when he gets that tone in his voice.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's so, you know, I forgot her number. That's a good sign.
She's on the phone then. Is she on one of these lines?
It must mean they're sleeping. That means they're sleeping. They take the phone
they're
off
not
the hook. No,
sleeping.
they take the phone off the hook. All right, here's the deal. Let me give you the schedule. And I made you a promise, I'll keep it. Here's the deal. I have a very busy schedule today. Robin, please back me up on
I
this.
agree 100%.
After we get off the air at 10:30,
He's putting it together.
I have to. This is what he did the whole night in front of my parents and stuff. He just starts singing in the middle of a conversation,
God, I loved your
but every
mother.
5 seconds.
What a great mom.
Yeah,
What a
Richard's
great
really hung
mom.
up on mothers.
Yeah.
But anyway, you're a little too into mothers.
You're into your mother.
I like her very much. She's a nice woman.
Oh, so I'm not supposed to say anything about how good you are to your mother.
But I don't touch her
thing
face every minute and go, oh, you're so sweet looking. You're so sweet looking.
I got some moisturizer for your dad.
Did you?
Yeah.
Richard talks about how he is 44, but Richard goes to sleep every night and puts moisturizer all over his face.
So does
much moisturizer
Robin.
that he can't move his head in his sleep. So my father was looking at him
Give
and
me
said,
the schedule. I gotta go.
Okay. 10:30. I usually do the show till about 10:30, quarter 11.
I'm going to be back here.
Be back quarter of 11.
No. I'm going to be back here sitting in Gary's office at 9:30.
No. Be back here by 10:30. I got to eat lunch. I got stuff to do.
I'm going to be here at 9:30.
And I got a TV meeting.
I want quality
Hello,
time.
I got a TV meeting.
Quality. Richard, what are you talking about?
I got a TV meeting today at 11:15. So I'll push it off till like 11:30, but I can't spend that much time with you, okay? I'll take you to F.O. Schwartz, and you can buy one toy.
So you're going to spend 15 minutes?
Yeah.
And
what am I going to do with him there? And you know what? You'll buy a toy.
A toy?
Yeah. You're allowed one toy.
One toy?
What am I going to do? You want me to buy you gifts?
Well, of course. Of course I do.
All right. So I will see you there. I'll see you here later, okay? All right. We'll take a break. Are you okay? Or do you want to storm out of here mad?
No. One toy? Is that it?
Yeah. What do you want? What do you want me to buy you at F.A. Schwartz?
Well, I want to start off in the Barbie doll area.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And then downstairs in the stuffed animals area. And then upstairs in the games area.
Well, pick out one toy. Give me
one? Why
what,
one?
What do you want me to spend? 10 grand on you?
No.
What do you want to spend?
5.
5 grand. Keep dreaming. All right. Very good. Richard Simmons. For some reason, I have to take him to a toy
Now you
store.
have to take him to
and
a
that's a
toy
test
store.
of friendship. But I'll do it. If that's what you want
Having
to do.
you over to the house means nothing?
Right. No, that meant nothing.
Meant nothing.
No.
Okay.
All right. We'll be back right after these words.